He's pointing to him, hey, you got to block that guy. You block that safety coming down. Everything about this looks like run. Before the saying, it looks like run. The Chiefs are thinking it's got to be run. Why would he be talking to that receiver to tell him who to block? It's got to be a run play. And sure enough, it's a play action fake. Let's watch on this left side from the end zone. Watch number 82. That's what's called a bluff. He looks like he's going to lead block that linebacker, and he's bluffing him. And you try to get the linebacker to do just that. He's going to try to hit him and take him on, and you bluff him, tight ends or fullbacks, and you get out to the flat. And that's where the ball should go on this play. Now we're back to the sideline. As you'll see, that tight end, he bluffs that linebacker, and he's open in the flat. And that's where the ball should go. The receiver's kind of running a post, back to the corner, back to the post. Safety's back there. This safety's got good range, and these safeties in the NFL can cover a lot of ground. And I learned that the hard way a lot of times. And even when I was older, Ed Reed still gives me nightmares, the range and the amount of ground he could cover. And Troy Polamalu. I'm going to stop bringing their names up because I won't be able to sleep tonight. Just great range, great players. Both of them surely going into the Hall of Fame on roller skates. But we got to respect these safeties and their ability to cover ground, quarterbacks, and we want to get this home run, want to get this deep throw. He's just not open. He's not open, and that safety's there. Let's take our completion and throw it to our bluff, flat route by our tight end. This route down here at the bottom, watch this. It's an out, up, and out. So we call it a squirrel route. Not sure why. It's kind of like when Bluto told the pledge in Animal House, your nickname is Pinto. And he said, why Pinto? And he said, why not? So it's called squirrel. I don't know why, but why not? You got to have good protection and time for this route to develop. It's a ball holder. You have to hold the ball longer for this play to develop. It's not a play you want to run too many times during the game because it's just too long to hold the ball. But good throw by Mayfield. This is what I call an I can't even say it. Anticipatory throw. Anticipatory. Not even sure it's a word, but I think you get the drift of what it means, right? You're anticipating him coming out of the break, and you're throwing it before he breaks. It's an anticipatory throw. What's interesting about this route is that I bet Landry has run an out route. He's run an out and up, and now he's running an out, up, and out. So that's why you study yourself. Put wrinkles in off of plays you have already done. Marvin Harrison and I used to throw a lot of slant routes. All of a sudden we put in the slant and go. You hear the term sluggo. It's said all the time. Everybody calls it that, slant and go. That's the sluggo. Well, we ran the slant and go. And I said, hey, Tom Moore, offensive coordinator, let's run the slant, go, and slant. People call it a Dino route. We always called it a money route. I've seen Mahomes make a lot of these throws so far this year, and it's impressive. These are awkward throws. These are throws where your feet are not perfectly aligned, and it just shows his athletic ability. I know he's got a baseball background with his dad playing baseball, kind of like a shortstop or second baseman, being able to turn to. And you can see here, Patrick, he's looking to throw it to the left in the flat, a little pump fake, and look how quickly he can get it out to Kelsey on the crossing route. I'll tell you this, quarterbacks, when you have a chance to get your shoulders square and your feet aligned, let's do it, because it's not a throw that everybody can make. When we have a chance, let's get our shoulders and our feet aligned toward the target and be 10 out of 10. Here we are on play 5. You see Hunt go out there at receiver. Chris Harris is a cornerback. He stays out there. That's telling Pat the Broncos are in zone coverage, right? That's an indicator. If a linebacker or safety were to go out there, it would be man-to-man. So it's a zone coverage. Watch Chris Harris, a veteran, though. He probably knows that the Chiefs are not going to throw the ball to Hunt, the running back, if Chris Harris is over him. So what does he do? He kind of cheats. He looks inside, and he runs up and disrupts and makes the tackle. So a veteran play, by a veteran corner who's really savvy. And if you're studying film, what you might want to do is say, hey, let's run this same formation and let's pump. Let's fake this little inside screen and maybe throw it to Hunt running down the sidelines, right? That's why you study film. He's trying to throw it to Hill down here in the slot, who's running what I call a corner post. You see that? Rolling to the right, the defense thinks, okay, hey, all these routes are probably going to have to go this direction, right? The same direction the quarterback is sprinting. But because he has such a big arm, they're trying to take advantage of the defense trying to play this tendency, and he's going to launch this ball 60-plus yards in order to try to get it to Hill, who's faking the corner, going to the post, right? But a good job of Mahomes not forcing a 60-plus yard throw downfield when he can't get everything on it. Probably be underthrown. That's when an interception probably comes into play. He can't get everything he wants into the throw because there's a little bit of pressure from the defense, right? He wants to throw that ball. 47 is what's called scraping, right? He's a linebacker. He's scraping. That's a good football term there for you. He's scraping and going toward the quarterback, not really blitzing, right? He's just scraping toward the quarterback. Mahomes can't get everything he wants into the throw, so he lays it off to his secondary receiver on the crossing route. So a good job of showing discipline by him there. Corner post is a good route. Broke Dan Marino's touchdown record on a corner post. We actually gave the universal signal for a smash route. It's a corner route by the slot receiver. So we gave the smash signal. Defense was thinking, here comes the corner route, here comes the corner route. He faked the corner, went to the post, broke one of my favorite quarterbacks of all time's record. So I always remember that play, corner post by my buddy Stokely.